Hello again. Another opportunity for me to sit and reflect. And it was only after looking through this weekend's Gospel reading of how Jesus approached the shores of Lake Galilee and met the fishermen and called them to follow him, to learn to be fishers of men. Last week, I sat socially distanced with the gentleman in the chapel and prayed with him in a time of grief. His third daughter had just died. Not of COVID, but in him I met a true fisher of men, a true disciple of Christ. In our prayers together, he gave thanks and praise to God for the blessings he had received, for the love and joy of his daughters. His words echoed through my ears. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Those words we so often use. But he told me he was to return home, for he was not from the Wirral, and there he was to help run their local food bank for those in his community that he said was suffering financially and suffering mentally. He shared with me that his fourth and youngest daughter, now in her early 20s, will also die of the same genetic illness as his other daughters, none of whom have lived beyond 32 years. And yet this man did not feel he was suffering. Yes, he was grieving, and he was weeping, just as Jesus wept at the tomb of Lazarus. As it has been for generations who have gone before us, there is no such thing as normal life. Each and every one of us has a way of life. So often we hear about the negative problems that face everyone, and just occasionally we hear of positive outcomes. And for me, that day in the chapel was a positive outcome, a revelation to me that there are those of us of faith and hope who can find a journey through this time of trouble.